Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Apologies, that took a minute. I thought I may have possibly cracked, my tooth or my filling or something on an almond just a couple minutes ago, so I had to go and assess the damage. Brood's been telling me that the almonds have been making his teeth hurt, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. Like, they're not that hard. But, yeah, that's... That's not right. Those are not supposed to be like that. I had not had any. It's like little pieces of like, I don't know. Do almonds have shells? They've got shells, right? I feel stupid asking that, but I honestly can't remember. Because that really looked like I was pulling little bits of extra shell. I don't think that they do, which is why I feel stupid for even considering it, but like crossbred with metal, it feels like it. It really does. It freaking hurt. Anyway, morning boys. How's it going? Okay, yes, they do. Alright, thank you. We've all learned something today. But yeah, if you get a little, tiny bit still stuck to the almond you're trying to eat, it really freaking hurts, so be careful. This has been PSA time with Chloro. Cooked a lot today, I'm stuffed, and now I'm playing. Rad. Sounds like a good time. I don't... What? No. Yeah. Do not show me that again. Needs to be recall and elements. I mean, yeah. Oh. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, also, my computer apparently rebooted during the night, so I had to go back and change my settings back to how, they needed to be for a bunch of stuff in OBS, which is why I don't typically shut my computer down, but like once a week or so. Ugh. Thinking about putting them in a bag and smashing them a little. No, that'll make it harder to find the bad pieces. Wonder if an update did it. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I was gonna ask if there was any evidence of, the power going out, because it was storming a little bit overnight, but I didn't hear you messing with the microwave or anything this morning, so I assumed not. Alright, we have some death masks here to place. I realized that my issues with remembering which buttons to press were not actually from playing the previous game. The problem was actually from Tamagotchi Life. Because, you know, Nintendo with their weird button in the 3 o'clock position is confirm rather than Didn't see any clocks reset. PS4 still okay. Yeah. Everything's good. Oh, that's good. Let's not go that way! Ah! You know what? Let's just... Forgot about him. I couldn't hear the footsteps either because I was talking. Oh, crap. God. In the darkness lies your fears. No, apparently it's the stairs. Alright, let's try that again. Good start. I must say, I am very glad that I thought ahead and, put the one mask in there already. Oh, I'm already in caution. That sucks. This almonds break the blender. Oh god, no. I could never do that to our blender. I love it too much. Alright, here we go. All I can think of while hearing Tamagotchi is Tamagotchi. I mean... Oh, you only needed one? Damn! Alright, well. My precious shotgun ammo! I actually really need that for what we're about to do. Oh well. But yeah, if I remember right, Tamagotchi is just the word for friend, right? In Japanese. And so Tamagotchi was kind of just friend gotcha. We're probably gonna die doing this, but it's fine. It's not, but we can reload. God, that game is a freaking riot. It's just so funny. And I'm also really enjoying that it's only being meant to be, like, played in, you know, 1 to 2 hour spurts rather than, you know, sitting there and just being on there all day. Because that is just perfect with the way my schedule is right now. There's blood on the camera. Gross. Animal Crossing requires full attention all the time. Yes, it does. Animal Crossing was, Animal Crossing was very, very good. And it got us all through the beginning COVID era. It released at a very, very good time. I don't want to go over to the spooky thing. Hey, there's shotgun shells. Hey, the door's closing. And Petra wants my attention. So yeah, you guys want to know why is it called Resident Evil? It's because of this guy. He is the evil resident. Because as you'll recall, the thing was saying we need to release the evil by putting these masks here. Also, notice how great the assault shotgun is. I was expecting to take some damage there. Apparently Hello Kitty Island Adventure just had some DLC that came out that people weren't super jazzed about. Anyway, we've pressed the switch and there's something here. Yeah, he only got me once. We now have the stone and metal object. Let's look at this thing. Umbrella with their branding. They love it. Nothing unusual. Alright. hang on. Petra needs me to, praise her or something. Yeah, I don't think she actually did anything, but she wanted attention, so... Anyway, I believe that's everything that's in here? Yeah, it is. Alright. Let's roll. So, like, we killed the evil. The evil's dead, right? We're done. We can go home. Mission accomplished. I was just gonna say, look at me getting the hang of the tank controls as I run into the wall for a little bit. Anyway, stone and metal object is very important. Oh my god, why did they make her just do that? I know why, but yeah. However, we can't use it just yet. What else do we need to do? It's not even a boing. That's the weird thing. It's just kind of... Like, you'd expect DOA levels of boing, but it just... Okay, let's see. Alright, so the room on the right, we need the helmet key, which we don't have. Oh, hang on. Do I need... No, I can go, Yeah. For some reason, I thought I needed 2 of them for that. Yeah, no, we're good. Let's go. I'm excited. Alright, so we're headed out to the guardhouse. I forgot I took these dogs out. Thank you, Past Me. Good for you. Alright. Yo! Let's go! Let's go! You actively coming at me, or are you just milling about? Milling it is. Not even. I shot too early. Out of the way, you! Nope. Yeah. Alright, we're in here now. That's the problem. No, it's not. Never mind. I burned these guys. We're good. There's a note here now. I left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Barry. Thanks, Barry. Yeah, I thought for sure there's just gonna be some stomping followed by a big ol' swipe. But we're good. So, he did in fact leave us some bullets. Barry, these are useless. Give me shotgun shells. These, however, are pretty rad. We do be taking the incendiary shells. And I'll put those away. Grab the fuel canteen real quick. The problem with the fuel canteen is I have to carry the lighter with me too. I also hate that I haven't used all of the armor key yet. But considering where we're going, go. First aid spray. And we've got a decent amount of healing available to us. I will take that. And I was actually gonna save so we don't have to do all that crap again, because you know what? Before I save. Just in case we're in a situation where I kill a zombie and I can just grab that real quick. Alright. I just know I'm gonna regret not doing that later. Alright. About that crimson head running down the stairs at me, just oh god, no! Oh, I love it. Okay, we're actually gonna go ahead and put this on because, God. Doorknob's ready to fall apart. I've only used it once. I guess I came through this way. Yes. Barry will come fix it later. No lucky crit. I guess we'll go ahead and burn him. But yeah, the fact that I have over 100 extra ammo. Oh wait, I'm not gonna be able to just go back out there, am I? You bastards! Alright, well... They tricked me. They tricked me. I did just save, didn't I? No, I'm not grabbing the kerosene now because the whole thing was I'm just gonna pop in here real quick and burn him and then put it back. Now it's not worth it. Well. Alright, which side are you on? I feel like you're closer to the door. I was right. Which door do I want? I guess we'll take this one. Crimson Head's actually gone, right? Oh, thank God. Okay. Why am I back here on the west side? Cookie tried to warn me. Okay. Excuse me. Don't mind me, Mr. Zombie, just getting lost. Now I gotta run through the first floor on the east side all the way over again. The good news is those two zombies are still just chilling and I popped the head off of the third one, so... Yay, 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 yay. Alright, here we go. Going in circles. So there's one room in particular that, the tank controls give me a lot of trouble. But it is the only way I can actually complete the puzzle in that room. Because if you swap to the more modern controls, they don't play nicely with the way that the fixed cameras are arranged. Gentlemen. And it's kind of a whole thing. So it's actually easier to do it with the tank controls. And look, there's that guy we killed. Anyway, we need to go out here. And he'll be ready to greet us when we come back. Did I already take out the dog out here, or did I just wake it up? I think I just woke it up. Something, something, sleeping dogs. Stop biting me! Jill, turn around! Okay. Let's, do that then. Dog with bees in its mouth, that's right. Alright, so once again, instead of using the 4 crests, we just have the stone and metal object. We put that in there. And there we go. The path to the guardhouse is now unlocked. Now, there is heckin' stuff in here. There were shotgun shells, there's a first aid spray, there's either an ink ribbon or a self-defense item. So it's extremely hard to see, but there are some stairs down here that go to a different door. And I will forget about that because it's very hard for me to see. Ah, it's a battery pack, even better. Sorted pots in a toolbox. Oh yeah, something I completely forgot about. It's my, my stream anniversary today. Though lately we've swapped to celebrating the affiliate anniversary, because that's when Twitch does the special stuff. Because, you know, that's when we started making them some money. But I don't remember how many years it's been at this point. Because I'm pretty sure last year when I brought it up, I said the wrong year. Yeah, I did not remember that until about 2 last night, and I was like, oh crap! Also, my YouTube channel is officially 12 years old. This is the door I have to go into. Because this one is... No, it's not. Alright. Yay! Okay, that's that path. So that's the normal thing. That takes us out to the fountain and all of that with the crank, and you gotta drain the water. But we have a little bit of added content. We already had a couple extra rooms in the mansion, but there's an extra way we can go over here. There's a sign. Seems to be some kind of signpost. Each direction is accompanied by a corresponding destination. Fantastic. Alright. North. Valley of Destruction. South. Cave of Hatred. East. Summit of Madness. And west. Path of Revenge. Alright. Those all sound like fine places to visit. There's a weather vane over here. There's a switch here. Press it. Yes. No.
Somebody respond. Over.
Barry?
Lester. James. Gun. Ineffective. Instant. Stay away. Forest outside mansion. Stay. Hey.
So of course the first thing we're gonna do is run right over there and check it out. Okay, so we have to have the dogs face each other. And I can't remember... Damn it. Thank you, game. Damn it! I'm trying to hit north. There we go. We make it slow. Man, you're real bad at this. Okay. Well, that one is not north. We need to do south.
Thank you, fish.
Thank you, fish. 77 months from Fragile. Holy crap. Quick, somebody do the math. How many years is that? Okay. This one needs to go north. No. I'm only half paying attention to this. Okay, let's go actually see what we're doing here. Regular zombies. They gonna get you. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I did do it right. Well, now they're facing each other. They may have to be facing away. Inscription reads, to the last gasp of destruction. Alright, so blue needs destruction. Or cry of revenge. Red for revenge. I thought I could remember what it actually was, but anyway, so red is west and blue is north. Okay, well we had that backwards. So they did need to be facing away. Ah! The wind was trying to pick up there. There we go. I'm stuck on these rocks. Why is it going so fast? Alright, we nailed it. We're gods. There we go. Okay. They don't need to be facing each other, they need to be facing away. So that we can pass through without them getting us. Even though they are made of stone and cannot actually harm us in any way. Here's some birds. We're not going to mess with the birds. This, however, is a very important spot. Because you remember the crests? They're back in Pog form. Not really. So we do still need the crests. There's also one over here. When the wind sweeps across the earth, stars will shine in the heavens. Yo! So do not forget that spot. There's gonna be a zombie just chilling over here. The birds are looking at me. Stop. Go away, bird. Alright. Hang on. Is that the tree I can run around? It's not. Okay. There's a statue over here. Large statue stands silently in the darkness. It sure does. Alright. Getting stuck on everything and not being allowed to progress. Okay, we go that way. As opposed to standing loudly, that's true. Yeah, there's a tree you can run around and there's ammo. There's also herbs outside of here. So that's why the room is red too. Oh, I think it's this tree I'm thinking of. The zombie's not here yet. He shows up later. He's alright. He's pretty easy to dodge. So yeah, we have a couple of herbs here. We do get an item box right when we walk in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up. There we go. This camera angle. Oh my god. Anyway, this cabin's gross. But there's a nice fire here. That's kind of strange. This firewood looks fresh. Thank you, Jill. And come up these stairs. There's a map right here. Map of the courtyard. Take it? Yes. Hooray. Okay, I guess there wasn't ammo over there. There's just those two herbs. That's fine. A crude bed. Looks like no one's used it in a long time. There's a typewriter. Let's just come out here. Put some stuff in the box real quick. She's doing her best. For those let's get the ink ribbon. For those of you unfamiliar with this part of the game, you may not know what we're talking about. Don't worry, you'll find out shortly. A family picture! There it is. There's a journal left by someone. 19. Daddy attached first, Mom attached second. Inside red and slimy, white and hard. Not true, Mom, where? Dunno, Dad. Found Mom again. When attached Mommy, she moved no more, she's screaming. Why? Just want to be with her. 4. Mom, where? I miss you. What she's typed will be a window into her madness. 4, Mom, where? Oh my god, Petra just... Oh, she's pilfering things from your desk, I think. She made a noise and that scared me. Nope, she just walked by with the clicker in her mouth. One moment. I don't know why one of her drop-off points for the many items she takes from Brood's desk is the corner of our rug in the living room. That's kind of her spot where she hangs out if we're eating food in front of the TV, but I mean, I guess that's it. Anywho. So we gotta hop down over here because there's not really any floor. And here's something very important, and this is why you need to come down here first, because if you try to cross the other area, you cannot, because the crank isn't here. And this is the square crank, of course. They've also colored the handles differently in this version, which is fantastic. Anyway, so we've got that. That's all we need. We can head out now. We run. Lisa knows how to use the stairs. So what you're actually supposed to do here is not use this camera angle. Hang on. So while guns are ineffective, they can stun her. So you shoot her a few times and then you get out. Because she can do quite a lot of damage in a very small time frame. So this is Lisa Trevor. She is my favorite enemy in the entirety of Resident Evil. And she has the saddest story, I think. Anyway, the zombies know that we have the square crank, so they're waking up now. Oh crap. I just went a big circle. Anyway, so we found that note earlier from George Trevor, right? He is the guy who designed this crazy mansion. He also dropped his lighter that was given to him by his wife, Jessica. And his daughter's name is Lisa. Lisa is that thing that just attacked us. I just went in a circle again. This place has become like a prison to me. Where's the actual exit? I'm about to freak out. This is just that same loop again. There's a zombie in here somewhere. Cannot actually exit this way, can I? Okay, I can't. Oh my god, we're just gonna keep going around in circles. Okay, let's try to go out this way. Oh my god. Rude help. I'm too stupid for this room. Look, it's not even... this is the only way I can go, and I'm getting stuck. Okay, that was the problem. Jesus. Okay. I kept turning at that one. Oh. God, I suck. Alright, let's go. Anyway, yeah, so Lisa was George Trevor's daughter. And, they, of course, captured the wife and daughter and did experiments on them. Jessica did not survive. Lisa, however, did. And then she started stealing people's faces because she was trying to find her mom. And there you go. But yeah, first time I ever played this game, oh my god. She scared the absolute hell out of me. It was very hard for me to get past that. But we did it.
This is Brad. If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me?
Why did you leave us, Brad? You coward.
Broken.
She said, I swear! Is it Resident Evil or Game of Thrones? Oh god, does that happen in Game of Thrones too? Y'all good? Huh? We have to pass through here fairly often, so it's a good idea to just do that. Alright, here we have our very first blurb. Blurb, if you will. Alright, Brutus posting stuff about Lisa from the wiki. Let us all read and enjoy. The first person to become a progenitor adapter since at least the Neolithic. Having survived and mutated from exposure to a progenitor strain, Lisa's enhanced abilities made her a regular and reliable test subject in bioweapons research. Her usefulness to the company ended in 1988 after 20 years of testing, when a progenitor strain dubbed Golgotha virus was isolated in her blood. Lisa's powerful regenerative abilities allowed her to survive her planned execution, and she would go on to live in the Arklay Mountains until 1998 when she involved herself in the mansion incident. She involved herself? We literally went into her house and took her stuff. She's just the Crocomire of Resident Evil. She's just vibing and we go in there and kick her ass. But anyway, I went from being super creeped out / afraid of Lisa to just adoring her. Alright, here's the pool. It looks a little bit better than it did. And look. There's a square-shaped hole here. Because, yeah, I think she's a really cool character. And I'm kind of sad that we don't see her anymore after, well, we'll see. My thing is, she could very much, still appear. Wherever. I'm actually gonna go ahead and combine these. You see her again in Umbrella Chronicles. That's it so far. But considering that there is talk of them remaking this, okay, that's probably what I was thinking of. Nope, the cat was just in here. When did that happen? Anyway, let's take this elevator down. They are planning on remaking this to make it more in line with the recent remakes. Okay, we've got some potted blue herbs and some judgmental birds here. We're just gonna go. There's a green herb there. We have to come back through this way later anyway. It's fine. Power to the elevator isn't turned on. There's got to be a power source somewhere. There is, but it's right there and there's no battery in it, so we'll go this way for now. Oh, there's more. Okay, hang on. There's a red herb right there in the corner. As Lisa's mental deterioration worsened and she longed for her mother, a Spencer employee was tasked to impersonate Jessica and keep her satisfied, albeit with little success. On Wednesday, 15th November, Lisa's deterioration reached a critical state in spite of her enhanced abilities, and she went into a violent outburst during dinner with the impersonator. When Lisa realized the deception, she believed the woman had stolen Jessica's face and attempted to cut it off and give it back to her mother. Yeah. Yep. Taking people's faces. I'm gonna take the red herb. Herb. Alright, here are the snakes. Making typical snake noises. Anyway. And here we have a blurb. We have 3 blurbs, in fact. The window. And here we are. Doesn't this look familiar? Alright, now we've got holes in the floor and we've got a couple boxes here. But first, let's drop some stuff off here. Let me grab one of those herbs, actually, just so we don't have to... Blurb. Who's ready to make V-Jolt again? We'll take the battery pack, thank you. There's also an ink ribbon, and a health spray on the floor. And there's some kerosene. No, combine! Ah! Alright, they won't let you do that action from here, but that's okay. Let me go grab those other blurbs. Just so we have them, because once again, it's pretty easy to get poisoned in here. Alright. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Don't need that anymore right now. Do I have any more? I don't. Alright. Looks checking for shotgun shells. And we grab the ink ribbons here. And we grab this. Alright. And we save real quick. And then I run to the kitchen and grab another drink. 'Cause I finished my coffee. Hooray! I always remember that cabin section with Lisa being so much longer, but you just go in there and get the crank and get out. Fine, okay. Alright, everybody enjoy the nice safe music here. I'll be right back. Alright. It's just still raining. She was actually parked over in front of the kitchen window, just watching the rain. It was very cute. Is there anything else in here? Nope, we got it. Okay. It's been raining pretty much all night. Very slowly, but it's just been going, so... Do miss the demon statues, but we've got these boxes, so... We'll just go ahead and move that one over here. I don't remember how we're actually supposed to do this one. Because I think what I usually end up doing is just doing this and blocking this one. Because then you can just jump up and over that. I may have just ruined that. Oh well. It's locked. Okay. We can't go in here though. Yeah, I've been enjoying the rain quite a bit. It's very chill. Spider! Look at those spiders! Look how cute they are! Ugh. Hang on, I need to look at this poster. This makes me sad, but... that one was going to be a problem. I need the lighter for this. Petra's doing things in the kitchen. That was loud. As you look at this little oil lamp, it's not lit. You can see another spider over there. There's also another green herb. I was trying to run. You know what? Yeah, we'll pick it up, sure. You know what? I may as well just go and grab the lighter right now. And I will be taking pictures of this because the oil lamp thing is a puzzle solution. She's about to bring me the plug cover. I'm in here, sweetie. It's getting closer. That is what she was yelling about earlier, by the way. She had picked up the plug cover and moved it over by the oven. That's another drop-off point for some reason. I guess because we spend a lot of time there when we're cooking. I don't know. Alright, let's go check this lamp. Let's use the lighter on the lamp. Alright, so we have the red eyeball with the two little... I'm just gonna, yeah. I was gonna try to remember that, but... we know better. We know better. Okay. Did it have some kind of meaning? I don't know. Yeah, this mic's real good about not picking that up. Though I expect most mics wouldn't be able to pick her up because she's on the other side of the house. Got an orange lamp. Alright, orange is this one. You can also look here. Doesn't seem to be anything significant about the order, but... Hello, spider. I could have just let him vibe up there. And I honestly should have. Because now he's mad at us. I hate how they just twitch. It's awful. You put me in caution. I didn't think you could charge up the stairs. Anyway, we've got a green lamp. Alright, now we've got that. Okay. other things we can pick up here. Bandage with blood. Sure, that's a book I want to read. We also have a first aid box. What could possibly be inside? Let's examine it. There's nothing unusual. Open it, stupid. It's raccoon herb! And it's just a green blue, in case the spiders here poison you. Anyway, let's look at this book. Bandage with blood. Book with a red cover. It sure is. Let's open it. Oh my god. Is there a special way to use it? I don't know. Raccoon herb sounds like a weed that invades your garden. It really does. And there are shotgun shells on the table. Give me those, thank you. We will be reloading that immediately. Immediately. Alright. So we've seen all there is to see here. There's an arm wrestling tournament. The winner will be named Chief for a Day of the Raccoon Police Department. Well, I suppose most people are better than irons. Is that actually a dagger, or is that just a thing? Leather jacket. Part of it has been burned by acid. Okay. But I'm looking at this thing that's on the table here. Okay, it's not actually anything. Let's just go then. Never mind. Alright, let's drop some things off here real quick. That is also valid, yeah. How quickly do I need to use the book? I don't recall, so I'm gonna keep it on me for now, because I think it's... fairly close by. I'm not gonna keep the green-blue on me. We're just gonna do that. Alright. Alright, so now I gotta venture past the plants that slap me. There you go. Alright. Thank you. Doesn't seem to be anything useful. It's got the logo nice and big on the back too. We got these at GameStop years and years ago. Newspapers lie scattered about. They all seem to contain articles about stars. Stars. It's locked. Gallery. Nah, never worked there. I did apply at one point. Or maybe I just considered applying.
No, that wasn't part of our deal. But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family?
But yeah, we did spend a decent amount of time there before things really started going downhill.
Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You alright? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
I was gonna say, but Barry, there's zombies out there. Alright. So yeah, there was nothing suspicious about that at all. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's go to the bathroom. Nice regular bathroom. Residence key, huh? Anybody else hear that door? Let's check and see which key this is real quick. 001. Let's go. Oh my god, a zombie! Yeah. Nope! Haha. Yeah, Jill's always looked a little, waxy in this game. Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident. The plant at Point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many unknown aspects about this plant, we know that in comparison with the other group of plants, the T-virus has had a substantially stronger effect on this one. Hey, look! They changed it to the correct effect in this one. Good job, Capcom. The T-virus has drastically morphed its host anatomy as well as its size. Looking at its current state, it's difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like it. We've also found that Plant 42 has two main sources. You were doing so well. Now we have a typo. Two main sources of acquiring its necessary nutrients. One source is through its root. Somehow it has rooted itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement has been like a pool. There's a high possibility that it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting the Plant 42's rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine the specific chemical. A bulb-like body of the Plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling of the first floor. We are sure that it used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long tentacle-like vines are protruding from the bulb. We believe the vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. When the Plant 42 senses prey, it uses the tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. Checks out. After doing so, suckers on the vine drain the prey of its blood. We've also noticed that it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to this Plant 42. When we heard the stories from the survivors, they all observed one thing in common. When the uniform petal-like flaps open and reveal its vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to protect itself. They left an it out of that as well. Ah, guys, come on. Why it behaves the way it does is still unknown. May 21st, 1998, Henry Sarton. I just love that Umbrella's research for most of the T-virus was just injected into whatever and see if it sticks. I mean, yeah. Once again, Brood, won't someone please think of the margins? There's nothing special. I don't know. There's this bookcase over here. Oh. Well, now it's clipping into this bookcase. Don't you worry, though. We can just shove that one straight back still. And then we'll move this one over on this side. Oh my god. Okay. I don't want to go down into the aqua ring just yet. Let's see what's down here. There's a map. I'm not taking that. There will be problems if I take that. I'm not taking it yet. And we will just do this. And yep. And yep. Alright. Plant 42 cannot smack me. All is well. Discard the key, thank you. We see movement and we hear a creaking sound. These are things that I love in a horror game. Up, up, don't look, YouTube. Don't look, YouTube. Anyway, there's ammo over here. There's a self-defense gun. It fires one shot, and I don't want it, frankly. Handgun magazine, yo! An old bookcase. Books are mostly concerned with literature and philosophy. You know what? If this room is just red the whole time, it's gonna bother me. We'll take the stupid gun. Anyway, suicide note. June 22nd, 1998. I had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other to survive. But Robert started to show the symptoms. I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. Evil residents? Would you say? Self-unalive, no, yeah, no, we're not doing TikTok baby talk. I am so sick of that. So sick of that. God. There was no other way. He would have done the same if it were the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I just had to leave him in the bathroom. Now I'm probably the last one. How could this happen? I'll never forgive myself for being part of this project. Eventually I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's no way to escape this nut house. Escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. All I need is a little courage to get it done. Knowing that I'll leave many things undone is regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand and at least let me end my life as a person. There's a message on the back. Linda, please forgive me. Alright. I forgot you don't actually get the note until you pick up the thing. So yeah. Well, let's go check out the bathroom then. I hate this coddling terminology. I do too. Like, I understand the intention behind it, but... Toilet paper, they're very discolored. Oh. A well-polished mirror. It's full of dirty water. Pull out the plug? Yes. But yeah, it's very much one of those things that has done irreparable damage to, There we go. Control room key. Nope. See you later, Robert. You guys have fun in there. But yeah, it's done irreparable damage to the current generations on the internet. And it's just so stupid, because it's like, no, look, you guys stop suing us, social media companies, for endangering children and such. Look, we're taking steps to do something about this. It's just, no. Censoring words that people can easily get around is not helping anyone, and also this is stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and save because we're gonna go down and play with the sharks, and I'm not very good at dodging the sharks. Exactly, yeah. The key issue is unsupervised internet time. Granted, I know it's very hard to be a parent in this day and age. I get that. But you gotta do something. And if something happens, you can't just start suing the social media companies left and right. That is not the way to do things. I'm not trying to justify any of the practices they've done, of course, because, yeah, they've done some scummy crap, but you as a parent need to be aware of that, and be aware of how much time your child is spending on these sites, and just... like, oh my god. That shadow really scared me. Alright, let's go. This song has remained largely unchanged, but that's fine, I like it. Alright, so there's a door there. We got some boxes here. Let's do the thing. I have a very strong opinion on this matter, and I think kids must live in the Stone Age until they're 14 or 15. Parents need to educate the shit out of them about internet usage. Call it internet hygiene. I swear 95% of people have no idea what that is. Yeah. Like, you remember several years back when they introduced the cell phones for children that would only let you save a couple numbers? And it was like to reach your parents and then like somebody else trusted. In like 911, I think. Those were a fantastic idea. I don't know how those actually worked out in practice, but that's fantastic. Because I know a big reason parents are wanting to give their kids cell phones and stuff is because they want to be in contact with them in case there's an emergency. And I get that. Go get them a little jitterbug or whatever today's equivalent is. Cause yeah, I remember when I was in middle school, my friends started getting phones and everything, and it's locked from the other side. We're in like 6th grade, so we're all like 12-ish, whatever, and my friends got the latest phone and crazy stuff. I'm actually gonna pick up that herb. I didn't get a phone until I was 15, possibly 14. And that was only because my mother at that point had had her stroke. And so my dad had to be pretty much with her most of the time, taking care of her. Because since the whole left side of her body was paralyzed, she needed help with a lot of stuff. So, plus I was getting involved with sports at school, and so if practice was running late or canceled or whatever, I would need to, be able to get in contact with... Yep, see? Sharks! Do I need to go in here first? I don't remember. Oh my god. I'm already in danger. Plus I was dating at the time too, and so if I needed to be picked up from the movie theater after a date or whatever, I could call. And yeah, it was not a smartphone. Oh. There are Plant 42's roots, by the way. We're just not gonna deal with that right now. Let's go in here. To the control room. So yeah, I was pretty late on the cell phone train compared to my friends, but I wasn't really bothered by it. But I suppose that's because I'm just not overly social. Okay, spooky sharks. Very scary. Alright, well, this whole place is flooded. That's great. You know what? I will pick this up. But yeah, bottom line, your kid absolutely does not need to be on social media until, the brain's a little bit more developed. And, until those, emotions level out just a little bit. Oil pressure regulator. There's no need to adjust the pressure right now. There's not. Are we sure? Doors held tightly shut by the pressure of the water. Many sharks, only one Neptune's. Right. Where's the thing that tells me how to do stuff? Controls for the main system. Everything seems to be in proper working order. An error message is being displayed. Something appears to have gone wrong while the water is being drained. There's a switch to drain the water. Press it. Yes. There we go. Neptune.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Alright. The control lever for the pressure shutter, but it won't budge until the safety is released. Alright. What are the instructions for...
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Okay, well... Excuse me. No need to adjust the pressure right now, okay? Where's the thing that I need to release first? Caution! In case of a drop in oil pressure control, open valve number 1.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
I can't find it. There we go. Release the safety. Hey, we don't need to do that right now.
70% of pressure threshold.
Okay, now is when I go do the thing. Oh, pressure loss. Okay.
Reaching 90% of
Oh, we're gonna
pressure
die.
threshold.
Alright, we've pressed number 1, and now we're going to die. Gotta release the safety again.
Reaching 95% of pressure threshold. All personnel, prepare for impact.
Alright, we did it! %. We got it. Didn't get my first phone till I was 14. It was a literal brick. Yeah, mine was one of those Nokia bricks. The indestructible ones. That thing was great. One thing to consider though, technologies were very underdeveloped then. The internet, while having dark places, had less regulation, generally didn't lead you there unless you were already screwed in the head and wanted to find something twisted. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot harder to, get to places where you shouldn't be. Unless you were actively looking for them. I still gotta drain it, yep. Thank you. There we go. Drain the water. It's like, why is this still going off? I don't remember this taking this long. Water's been completely drained. Alright. That was fast. It's frankly a wonder that I did this on the first try at all, because I always die on that part, because I can never remember. I'm always worried about the oil pressure thing, because I always think that it's gonna be one of those puzzles where it's like, okay, do number 1, now do number 3, now do, but you just need the thing that says, hey, just do number 1. And it's fine. And then we come in here, and there's some nice stuff, like this Magnum ammo. I actually do have a slot for that, gimme. And then this is the way back up. We're not gonna go up there just yet. Is that everything in this room? Yes. Alright. Okay, so we've got that room we can go into. And we have some grenade shells, which are pretty rad. Materials are labeled dynamite. They're soaked beyond use. But those shells I just picked up are fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. Anyway, here we are on the other side of the aqua ring. Still alive. Just barely. Stop it. Stop it. And here's our buddy, Neptune. Generator unit for the water flow control system. Pull the lever down. Not yet. Neptune does not want us to have that key, so... we're just gonna do that. Alright. We shorted out the system, but Neptune's dead. There's no more electricity in the water, don't worry about it. Do I actually have to walk up by its mouth? Because I just tried and it wouldn't let me. Okay, I guess I just got stuck. Anyway, here's the gallery key. Alright. And there's you. Anything else in this room? Nope. Let's roll. I also always remember this part as being way longer than it actually is. Which is probably because I always die while doing the water pressure thing. Yeah. I think part of the problem too is that I used to always come down here without the control key first. I've unlocked it. Yeah, and then we do have to come back with the V-Jolt. That is true. Climb the ladder. To the gallery! But let me dump a bunch of stuff in the box first. Gallery door is right there. Trying to decide if I want to take the book with me or not. I think I should. Because I think it's in one of the rooms that's off of the gallery, right? I don't remember. Putting these away. Putting that away for now. I need to open that real quick, actually. Give me the book. It's very strange that all the other boxes require you to, like, actually look at the opening mechanism in order to open it. But these, you have to look at the top. Alright, it's a green. That's fine. Okay. Brain immediately thought east side upper hallway. For some reason I'm picturing a double red padded door, which I can't remember where that is, so in short, I don't remember. The only reddish double door I can think of is the black tiger door in the caves. gallery key. Residence key. The evil residence. Alright, here we are. This room is a little bit less empty than it was in the original. There are, however, bees. Lock mechanism for the door. Use it? Yes. Alright, so. Alright, we took pictures of these things. The arrow is red. Which one was the red one? The red one was this one. And the number that was red was the 3. And the orange one was 5. And this one was 6. Hooray! Stop it, bees! Stop it, bees! Get in the door, Jill! Why are there bees in every game we play? What's up with that? Son of a bee, that's right. Alright. Now these are, a little bit better than they were in the first game. So we got a big vat of yellow. We got a big vat of red. We got water. And there's jars all over the place. Do I want to do this with the 3 jars? Something written on the wall. Why not? That's fair. Ketchup and mustard, that's right. Very watered down. Alright, so this is the same combination as it was in the original. I'm still taking a picture of it so I don't have to come back and look at that every step. What with my brain being mush. However, we still don't have the entry on these, so I'm not gonna pick this up yet. And we're taking this. The bees! This guy had a very bad time. A corpse with a contorted expression of pain on his face. Yep. He's holding something. It's insecticide spray. The bees don't want me back here because look what's here. Freaking all of that. So. We come over here. Ketchup was originally Chinese fish sauce. I don't remember if I already read that out loud. If I did, apologies. But, ugh. There's a hole in the wall here. We're gonna take the map. There's the map. That's great. You got a map of the residence. There's a hole in the wall here. You see a giant beehive. Don't back away from it, Jill. We've got the thing. Those are very noticeably wasps, by the way. Anyway, there's still some alive. Get off of me. Are we poisoned now? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Which, to be fair, if you do get swarmed by bees, it is a bad time. I'm going in here, real quick, just to get the bees off of me. Okay. Alright. And now we just have a bunch of harmless moths. That's much better. That's right, Brood. If you ever do get swarmed by bees, do not fire a handgun at them. Something that should not be stated. Should not need to be stated. However, being in Texas, we should probably say that. Anyway, yeah, this dude had a bad time. His face is all lumpy. Dude got wrecked. There you go. I was like, well, you're supposed to have a better shot of that. Yeah, bad time. Also, cool thing about ketchup is that it's a non-Newtonian liquid, which just means it doesn't have a viscosity. Is it? I never thought about that. I still don't like how it tastes, but I have a newfound respect for it. Harmless moths, Mothman wants to know your location. Hey, with everything I know about Mothman, he's not gonna have enough time to actually do anything. He's gonna be too busy, getting friendly with people behind a Denny's. Anyway, this is key number 3. We've got a red herb. If you put ketchup on a ramp, it'll just stay on the ramp. Until the ants get to it, anyway. Pretty sure this is where we use the book, yeah? Something shiny there. It's an ink ribbon. I'm not gonna take that just yet. Check the bathroom. Full of dirty water. Pull out the plug. Yeah. I think there's just a defense dagger in here, which will be nice. Something in the bathtub. Yeah, I was right. Alright, and this has been completely taken over by the plant. So we will not be using that toilet. Like most liquids, they'll just slide down a ramp. I love science. Science is pretty rad. Hang on, I didn't check something. I could have just checked the map real quick. Instead, we have to watch the store animation. Ketchup, catsup. Ketchup, catsup. Umbrella brand cosmetics. Woo. I'm in over my head here. Yep, I am not a fan of ketchup myself. I also don't like mustard or mayo. Old-fashioned but high-quality bed. Rad. Oh, there's a typewriter in here. Your view is blocked by the dense thicket of trees, and perhaps these roots may be. A giant plant is crushing the wall. A swarm of angry moths surrounds it. Why are they angry? Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Shelf is lined with red books. There's one white book sandwiched between them. Take it? Yes. Oh, I can't handle mustard at all. It's too much for me. I can't do massive globs of plain mayo, but over the years I've gotten better about it. Like, if it's mixed with something else, like a chipotle mayo or garlic mayo or something, and again, if there's not, you know, massive globs of it, I can handle that. But just mayo on its own, However, I will go nuts for a good barbecue sauce. Saying that makes me sound like a barbecue sauce snob. I'm not one of those barbecue snobs, trust me. I like many different kinds. But yeah, that's one of the very few condiments that I'm like, yes, give me more of that. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. I don't know why I'm hiccuping now. We don't need that. I also do aiolis. I mean, yeah. That's basically just mayo plus whatever. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. My god. I was gonna say, if we could have a, like, highly specific, nice little, weed killer like that, that would just be so nice. However, people can't be trusted with that. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They've been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. Characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. Alright, here we go. This is important. Once again, 3 is red, yellow is yellow, 6 is yellow, 7's green, 10 is orange, 17 is blue, and V-Jolt is dark brown. Barbecue sauce is fine. I like a buffalo sauce because I love to murder my digestive system with Scoville heat units. I do like buffalo sauce too, but it's gotta be mild, because mild to medium. Because I like to actually taste it instead of just burn. Alright, the bindings of the books seem to form some kind of pattern. Reorder the books? Alright. Yes. Don't look at the nudity, YouTube. There's boobies. Does this one go at the end? Maybe, but we'll try. There we go. This is open now. We're not gonna go in there without the V-Jolt. Do I want to... I'll take these. Inventory is gonna be a thing, but... if I do it right, I should only need 3 jars, right? I don't need to grab all 4. Alright, pulling up my photos here. Alright, so... I'll take the empty bottle. If I need to run back and get, I like how we have 3 empty nitric acid bottles and we're just assuming that they're clean. But yeah, if I need to run back, then, I can do that, but... Alright, we got water. Let's get red. Yes. Alright. Combine. We have made 4. Okay. 4 plus 6 is 10. So we need to do... Lelo. No, just get 2 reds. Yellow 6, take some. Yeah. Alright, combine. We have made orange. It's number 10. Next we need 1 plus 6, so water plus yellow. Alright, that makes 7. 7 plus 10 is 17, which makes blue. And then plus 3 is 20. Hooray! One of these years I will have this memorized. Alright, we've got V-Jolt and 2 empty bottles, which we can't just discard for reasons. Alright. Top-notch facility like Umbrella wouldn't leave dirty nitric acid bottles lying around. That's fair. That's right. Is there anything else in this room I haven't picked up? No? Oh, yes there is. I feel like there's ammo or a dagger or something that I'm missing. Something down here with the bees. Oh, that's everything. Huh. Sir, you got anything else in your pockets? Nope. Okay. Huh. Is there an herb down here by the door? Yes, there is! Alright. Can't pick that up right now. That's fine. Which, now that I know where it is, it's very easy to see that there's an herb back there. Ah. Alright. So we need to go hop back down into the aqua ring. Go just throw the bottle of V-Jolt at those roots. Put that away. Actually, let's go ahead and mix some of these up, because they are taking up a lot of space in here. Alright, there. We've got a heal on us. We'll save real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Enjoy the lovely save music. So yeah, the ink ribbon thing is not nearly as much of a problem as I expected it to be, considering how I play, but now that I'm kind of remembering this stuff, it's pretty nice. We're having a nice, lovely time. And I'm gonna put the shotgun away. And replace that with a grenade launcher. And some fire. Okay. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Brood, Petra has made herself a little nest in the bowling towels. It's very cute. She's just curled up there, and that's where she's being today. Alright, back to the Aqua Ring. Let's go throw some V-Jolt on some roots, and then we will go play with Plant 42. Not the gallery yet. We gotta go in here first. Something very strange that I realized during the playthrough of the original game. I always associate the guardhouse with Lisa. And I guess that makes sense because you have to go through that one, like, transition room. And then there's that pathway that leads over to her. But Lisa has nothing to do with this area whatsoever. It is all Plant 42. That is the big bad in here. And I don't know, my brain just never... I was too preoccupied being afraid of Lisa, I guess. And so she kind of overtakes everything else that's going on in this area. But yeah, it's just a big plant. With the problems. Okay, should have just gone the other way, right? That would have been a lot faster. No, never mind. This is fine. Where's that ladder? Gimme. Gimme. This way. This way. I'm kind of sad we have to put the shutters down. It's so much cooler when the sharks are just swimming around out there. Anywho, don't. Deliberately placed shark right in my path. Locker's completely soaked. There's nothing special inside. Okay, so do I... How close do I get to you? There. Alright. Thank you. Looks like the control system for the water tank, but it's broken and can't be used. Cool. Is there anything else in this room? No. Okay. Not even an item. Wow. Alright. Let's move then. I thought maybe there would be, like... something else in that room, apparently. I thought there would maybe be some ammo in there, but I guess not. Okay, what have I missed in here? I don't see anything flashing at me. It's gotta be downstairs. Nothing on the table, or... yeah, nothing at the controls. See any... oh. It's the map. Map of the Aqua Ring. There you go. Alright. I'm pretty sure that happens every time, too. Alright, that map's pretty useless, but we've got it, so... There we go. Can you just imagine how miserably humid it would be in here? Ugh. Probably how it would feel if I'd go outside right now, but I'm not going to. It's actually probably colder outside than it would be in here. Because that front did take the temperatures down just a little bit, and it's been nice. Alright, that's done. Let's do a little bit of pruning, and then we will get on out of here. Good old door transitions. I don't remember how many shots it takes to take this thing out after the V-Jolt. I also don't fully recall if I even need to fire any shots in this version. So we're gonna find out. Should we save first? I did take that ink ribbon back, didn't I? Well, if that answers that question.
What the hell is this thing?
It lied to me.
Jill!
Get going, Barry.
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
Jill, you have guns.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
It's a plant, Barry. Alright, so I forgot in the remake, V-Jolt just takes it all, well, takes it mostly out, and then, Barry takes care of the rest. And we'll take the mansion key. Who wants to guess which key this is? Too late, it's the helmet key. Yay! Okay. So there are other items about. Because there is an upstairs. Or you can come up here if you're actually fighting the plant. And you can take some shots at it from up here, and... Oh, there's stairs down. Isn't there like a health spray or something up here? No, there's not. Okay, never mind. But I wanted to guess. Oh! Alright, well. That's done. But also, look, there's like other stuff here that's not plant. Hi, Barry.
Barry.
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
All right.
You wanna stop telling me to split up? What else you got? Barry's keeping an eye on the surrounding area. He sure is. Door refuses to open. Alright, well. We'll just go out this way then. And here we are. Let's pick this up real quick. And back to the mansion we go! Hooray! Let's make sure I'm not missing anything in any of these rooms. What is in there? That's the last jar. I'm not picking that up. That's the chemical room. We're not going back in there.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other
Shoot the
mansion.
locks!
I'm counting on you.
We watched Barry do it once and it worked like a charm. Shoot the locks! Anyway, strange creatures. He's just shooting these bees. Granted, they are large, but... Once again, if you are being swarmed by bees, do not fire a handgun at them. Or any other firearm for that matter. Now... let's do some rearranging here, because... oh, hang on. Doing a little bit of this, just to help us out later. Thank you. Sarah does love her bees. And okay, that's good. Anything else we need? Not gonna do that yet. Alright, that looks good. Let's grab our ink ribbons. Let's save. And get the shotgun back out. Not that one, the good one. Where is it? There it is. Alright. You know what? No. I was gonna get the grenade launcher too, but I would like to have more than one just empty slot there, so. We'll get to another save room in there and then bring it out. Because we do have quite a few rounds there. Whenever we get the last armor key door, that will just be fantastic for us. Because, God, that is driving me insane. Alright, let's move.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
Second. Oh God, I just saw your messages, Brood. Oh no. Oh, are you sorry? Oh God! Why are the dogs back up? I went the wrong way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Made it. No. Okay. No. Crap! Alright, fine. God. God! Stupid snakes. I like the AI suggested questions. There's some blues in here. We're in the old game. That's the wrong one. Oh my God. Hang on. Okay, I came in from there. Oh my God. I'm too stupid for this room. There we go. Okay, we've got some more supplies here. A couple health sprays and some, some grenade rounds here. Oh my God, pick up the things, please. And pick up the battery pack. I'm trying to remember if the health spray also takes care of the poison too. Because I don't think green-red does, but I think the... Oh, those are acid shells even. Yo. Yeah, I'm still poisoned. But I wasn't going to come back here and pick that up again anyway, so it's fine. I was trying to read the... Okay. Yeah, the crickets are a bit loud in that part. Well, the dog is gone at least. I do need to pick that thing up again. I don't have the slots for that. I forgot. The good news is we're relatively near a safe room. And it's hunter time, y'all! Two and through? Two and through, let's go. Is the door still broken? It's been repaired. Shot too early. The wrong game. Serious Sam is that way. Alright. We're only in caution. Which is pretty good considering. Okay, putting this away. You know what? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll get these out and the old grenade launcher for funsies. We'll take the let's take the mix. And where is the actual thing that fires the things? There you are. Currently loaded with incendiaries. I wonder... Is this... Yes. Those are not incendiaries. Those are normal ones. That's fine. Where's the other stack of those? There it is. Alright. We're gonna use that. We're back to fine. We've got one heal on us. We've got some grenades. We got a lot of stuff. Let's actually go ahead and save real quick. Yes, let's look at the step ladders though. We really don't need to be saving here, but it's fine. We may as well, right? We're back in the house. Alright. We are ready to roll. We don't have a weapon equipped. Let's do that. Damn it. It's supposed to be a quick turn. Alright. Okay, so that door's open again. That's good for us. We need to go upstairs. There's at least one hunter up there. We still can't open the door that's right next to us because we need the Spencer family thingy. Let's actually go back out real quick and grab the stone and metal object. Because we will be needing that. And I would rather just get it now. Yoink. He will take... Wait. Do I want to do this before or after I grab the Magnum? Let's leave that there for now. Because, yeah, we still have some stuff to do in the mansion first before I think I need both of those, so... We'll hold off on that. Yeah. Okay, so where do we need to go? We can go back out in the main hall. Check out those couple of rooms there. We need to get the other gem for the tiger. And then we've got a couple of rooms upstairs to check out. Yeah, alright. Which side do we want to do first? I don't know. Anyway. This is open now. We can just waltz on in here. They've made quite a mess of this bathroom, but it was already pretty bad before, so... Alright. So we did not need to use 3 shots there, but that first one just hit the wall, so... That's fun. That shadow scared me. I thought that was another thing jumping at me. I don't remember if they put hunters in here. I don't think they did. Okay. Like, we bet to find out. Okay. I don't recall if there's a hunter that pops up in this room. I think it might just be normal zombies. This room got a little bit of a glow up. There's something handwritten, it's not dated. Nothing's changed. I never thought that this room I designed as an experiment would pay off like this. I can hide here safely for a while because nobody knows about the secret behind this painting. Not even Sir Spencer. Painting of a mansion in the back of the art room. Ink ribbon. Not yet. Nobody in here. Okay, there is just a regular zombie in here. This is the mirror room. And look. Ah, oh, beautiful. Move! So yeah, there's a bunch of blue herbs in here. There's also a self-defense dagger. There's also this box. Will you take the jewelry box? I will. Blue herbs. I don't need to use them now. No, I don't. Yeah, we'll take this green, because sure. Alright, so we take a look at this box. There's nothing unusual, surely. There's a round recession, approximately 4 centimeters in diameter. Crazy. And this is everything in here, yeah? Sure is. Alright. And so yeah, in the original game there was a door back there behind where that curtain was. Which would take you to the extra costume closet. I don't need to come back in here, and there's just ink ribbons. But if I need any more later, we'll just remember that they're in here, I guess. Alright, there's that. Okay, yeah, we need that room up on the second floor on the east side. So yeah, I guess let's go do that. Meow. Meow. Let's actually reload real quick. Oh, we're running low on handgun ammo. Do I need... Huh. I left something in the first yawn room. Oh well. Come on. Come on. Alright, we're gonna go this way and just throw everybody off here. Actually should have gone in the other door. This is gonna put me in a bad position here. Hang on. This is a bad idea. Here we are. Okay, I thought that there was one that just hangs out right here. But apparently not, so it would have been fine. There is... Is there not? There's not another hunter up here, what? There was only one in this room? I thought there were at least two. Huh. Alright, well. Use the helmet key. It has been too long. It has been a bit. Alright, remember that room I was complaining about a little bit ago? This is that room. You step on here, the walls just come moving in like this. They will crush you. You don't want that. Alright, so... if you are trying to do this room with the modern controls, there is no freaking way. Because the camera here will go a little bit nuts anytime you try to do any of these angles, and it is a bad time for everyone involved. Alright, so we've got it all the way where it needs to be there, and I believe I need to push it over to the left. don't need to push it back. It'll go back on its own. And oh my god, I can't believe we did that so easily. Alright. Yes. I've been extremely worried about this the entire playthrough. Anyway, there's a hole here. This is also the button we were pressing to restart the room there. That is the best I've ever done it and the best I ever will do. Let's hope that we don't need, there we go. More than one spot here. God bless it. There's a book in here. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. Hooray! It's the last book, Volume 1. Let's examine it. What can the words on the cover mean? Oh no! Anyway, here's our Eagle medal. That looks rad. November 29th, 1967. I can't get out. I've tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I'm trapped. I've been everywhere. The laboratory with the large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde and those dark, wet, and eerie caves. What can I do? At first, I didn't want to believe my eyes, but that familiar high-heeled shoe in the corridor, it was like reflex. One name came to my mind. Jessica. I don't want to believe they share the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. November 30th, 1967. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. November 31st, 1967. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel, and another dead end. But even in the darkness, something caught my eye. Does November have 31 days? That doesn't seem right. That's another one of those that I never remember. Until we get there. November only has 30 days. I'm looking at the calendar right now. November 31st does not exist. I've never noticed that before. Anyway. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel, another dead end, but even in the darkness something caught my eye. Carefully I lit the last match I had to see what it was. A grave, but deeply engraved into the stone was my name, George Trevor. At that instant it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here and I fell right into their trap. But it's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything is becoming so far away. Jessica, Lisa, forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damn conspiracy. Forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. George Trevor. Easy to remember, they usually alternate and there are 31 days in October. Yeah, the poem always screws me up because I can just never remember it right. The poem is no help to me at all. But yeah, I remembered that October had 31 and December had 31. I was like, November's not... that doesn't do that. A name is carved into the small gravestone. George Trevor. There's a switch. Press it. Yeah. Spider! there's like shotgun shells in here or something. Remember right? Oh no, it's a map. Map of the mansion, B1. Take it, yo. Alright, there it is. Got it. Ah! Okay, we'll come back for that in a minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. Please don't poison me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Anyway, here we are in the kitchen. Not yet. Come on, auto aim. Move! Move again! Damn it! Okay, but yeah, we did get this one in one go. That's nice. We do love crits. And it's all wet in here. Gross. Okay, we do have other stuff we need to pick up down here. Looks like the power supply for the elevator. The main fuse is blown out. Switch over. Yes. Power supply is functioning again. And I'm standing in a bunch of water. This is fine. Yeah, okay. I unlocked it. Now we're in the kitchen. Hooray! And I can take the elevator up, but do I want to do that yet? I think no. Let's go try to save real quick. And let's grab all those items before we go back up too. So there had been a Crimson Head chilling in here, but it's now hunter time. Not in here yet. There he is. Oh. Too far away. Oh, alright. You stepped into the acid on the floor. Anyway, this doesn't have a door anymore, so... I'll just go in here. Should be another one in here. Not two. Not within line of sight yet. Really? I thought there was one that hung out right there. Huh. Oh, am I thinking of the original game now? That's not good. Okay, well, I can't do anything with this box yet. I can't do anything with this yet. We still don't know where that goes. I'm gonna put this away real quick. let's go pick up a bunch of that stuff that was in the, basement there. I know there were a couple herbs. And some shotgun shells. And I very much want those. Let's actually equip our weapon. There we go. Make it a little bit easier to perhaps defend myself. Meow. 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 God, this remake's so good. Alright. Probably gonna have to take out that spider that's on the floor, but the one on the wall's fine. He's kinda just chilling. That zombie's gone. Okay, we have blue and red. And then shotgun shells. You're not a Crimson Head, are you? I'm gonna be really mad if you're a Crimson Head. His body looks like it's changed position and I can't see his hands and feet. Alright, he might be fine for now. If he had already transformed, he definitely would have gotten up there, so... Ouch. That... Yay, spider! Alright, we're good in this room. The other rooms still got something? Huh. Excuse me. Thank you. He's a good spider. God, I wish we had spiders that were actually that size. I know nobody else does, but I do. Yeah. Ah, here we go. This is our way out. This is not what I wanted. Oh, there's handgun ammo right there. That was real hard to see. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Yes, rad. Alright, Galaxy does. There we go. Speaking of spiders, this morning I was washing my hands and drying my hands on the little hand towel, and a jumping spider jumped out and was like, bruh. I guess it had been hanging out in there. And then after I showered, Petra was messing with something on the floor, and sure enough, it was the spider again. So I rescued it. It immediately, like, jumped in the little cup, and I took it outside. I know we've talked about it before, but jumping spiders are just so adorable, because they're basically like tiny cats. They're so curious about things, and they like to play. Rude witnessed me actively playing with one time. We were kind of playing hide and seek. I had to keep my distance though, because I was really scared it was going to jump on my face, and I was going to reflexively like freak out and accidentally hurt it, so... I was trying to stay back. They provide valuable services. And they're just little guys. We do be liking our spiders. Alright, once again, I don't like only running around with a single empty slot here. The shotgun being equipped will help with that. However... we really need to get rid of that armor key. so... Do we take the elevator? Let's take the elevator. We have a couple just regular house spiders in our garage. No, wait, we have 3. We have 2 that are in the little window, and then we have one who's just kind of chilling by our door. Fantastic. They catch a lot of things. Gladly have spiders in my room if I don't have to deal with mosquitoes ever again. Yeah, I wish they would catch some mosquitoes. Not active yet. We'll use the elevator. I think he wakes up after you come back down here or something. I don't fully remember. I also always confuse this elevator with the elevator in, RE0. Come a little closer, buddy. Where are we? That's right, okay. Oh, okay, too close. I forgot that was just a little bit that juts back there. Get back up so I can shotgun you, please. God bless it. Camera angle screwed me. Okay, we've got 3 herbs here. Okay, well, good news. There's another one. Somewhere. Unless that's still just him. That is still just him. Okay. Oh. Alright. Yeah, Humir. Damn it! Using 3 items on a single zombie. What a freaking waste. That's infuriating. Look at the moth, though. Be happy about the moth. Okay, I think this dumbass is dead. Knob is broken. It doesn't look like it'll open. Ugh. I'm sorry, sir. You didn't deserve that. I am, in fact, the dumbass. Anyway, let's go over here. Hang on. What's this? There's more. There are 2 doors here. And a naked lady. Damn it, statue of a goddess. Okay. This door opens. Okay. We got goodies. And here's our battery. Look at how they made this stuff highly visible in this room. So what is that? Magnum ammo, those acid rounds. Can't tell. And the battery and a zappy zap. I'm gonna take the key item right now. We'll be back in here for this in a minute. And I've unlocked it. Hooray! And look where we are. It's this room. There's at least 1 Crimson Head active in there. Or maybe not. Is our zombie friend gone here? I don't remember. We're going this way. Trying to go back to the item box. a hunter up here? Not yet. Okay. We need to use the helmet key on this door right up here, but I need to dump some stuff in the inventory box. Item box, as some may refer to it. Alright. We put the battery away. I don't want to put any of the rest of that stuff away, but... Actually, I'm not going to put that all the way at the bottom. We're going to drop that real quick so we can pick up more stuff. Okay. We'll go ahead and do this right now, actually. So yeah, we've got the moose over here. We've got some grenades. We have this bird that's following us. We have a desk thing we can push. We've got a dagger. We'll take that. There's another desk thing we can push here. Those are gonna reset, so I'm probably gonna have to come back for the ammo. So yeah, this bird is just watching us push this stuff. We can climb up here and look at this moose. Trophy of a deer. No, that's right. That is actually a deer. Anyway. Why have I always thought that that was a moose? I guess I just saw the big horns and was like, moose. Alright, anyway. I know animals. Trophy of a bull. Alright, cool. Moose! Mail to the Chief of Security. Confidential. Attention, Chief of Security. Date, July 22nd, 1998, 2:13. X-Day is drawing up upon us. Drawing up on us. There we go. Execute the following procedures within 1 week. Prompt actions are demanded. 1. Lure stars to the estate and obtain BOW's raw combat data against stars. 2. Collect 2 embryos of each mutated specimen as samples, excluding the tyrant. Dispose of the tyrant. 3. Ensure complete disposal of the Arclay laboratory, including all personnel and test animals. Disguise their deaths as an accident. When the above procedures are executed, report to headquarters for further instructions. If for some reason you are unable to execute the procedure by the deadline, report immediately. In case of emergency situations, report directly to the extension number 5691. Good luck, Umbrella Headquarters, Umbrella Inc. I don't recall saying good luck. Anyway, there's a big old light switch here. Press it. Alright, we look over here, there's a yellow thing. We look over here, there's a red thing. Well, let's just try to take this red thing. It's flashing now because this eagle's looking at it. A glowing red jewel sits in the eye. Would you like to take it out? Yes. It's attached to something and refuses to budge. So here's what we do. We trick the bird. We walk underneath the bird. It doesn't know where we are. We climb up this thing real quick. And we grab the yellow one first. Yoink. Alright. And then we come over here. And then we grab the red one real quick. Yoink. that's done. And then we come back for that ammo in just a second. Again, it's so funny that the super secretive research company signs their very illegal orders with full company branding, signage, and sign-offs. Oh yeah. They're a legitimate company, it's just, they're doing some shady crap, and that's fine. Find me a major corporation that isn't doing the same thing. Maybe they're not leaving so much of a paper trail these days. Literal paper trail. This was the 90s. Anyway, grenade shells. Project Mortis, that's right. I would possibly agree, Brood, if such companies as BlackRock and Lockheed didn't exist. Woo! Anyway, so in the original game, the tiger had a red eye and a blue eye. In this game, it's a red eye and a yellow eye. No, it's not. It's a yellow and a blue eye. I'm getting ahead of myself here. The red gemstone is used for something else. I'm gonna put this away. Alright. We're gonna combine this. Because the gem goes in there. And now all of the pieces have fallen out. And now we get to do this little puzzle. And this thing is kind of weirdly specific about where you need to place things. Yes, rotate. Hang on, I've already done it wrong. I forgot rotate was an option here. Okay, that goes up there. Alright. That's looking better. I was like, there's no way these pieces fit! Eh. We'll do it this way then. Okay, that one's fine. That's fine where it is. Okay, we do this one. Alright. Okay, okay. Okay. You have to wait for the piece to get slightly smaller before it will let you put it in there, otherwise it's like, this doesn't go here. Okay, that's good enough. Give me the damn key. Anyway. This is the Spencer family crest key. Look at that. Crazy. Alright. Rage cage! Okay, we've done that. We got everything out of that room. There was another place where we wanted to go and get stuff. And I can't remember where that was. But we're right here, we may as well go do the tiger thing. Something something, Eye of the Tiger. I forgot I put those up at the top so I wouldn't have to scroll through all of this crap. Stupid. Not going to the emblem door right now, so I'm gonna put this away. Okay. The little things I do to try to give myself a little bit of quality of life things just never pan out because my brain just will not let me do that. No, we need to go all the way around every single time and everything goes at the bottom. Stupid. Alright. This is very much not the right way to go and do the things that I just said we were going to do. Chloro, how do you get anything done during the day? It's frankly some kind of miracle. A series of miracles. Please. Alright. There it is. I was like, there's totally hunters in here. Yo, get your arm stuck on the door, nerd. Awesome. Okay. That was great. That's like in Dark Souls when you're in a small corridor. You try to swing at something, and you can't. Fun times. It's funny when it's not me. Okay. Brood, do you remember if something happens if you try to put the red eye in the tiger? It's not necessary to use this now. Are we sure? Okay, I needed to be on this side. Because I thought there was a thing. Something special. Anyway, here's the first Mo disc. Or maybe it just doesn't let you do it. But yeah, very important item there. Very happy to have that. Let's take a look at that. It's Parasol. Whee! Not umbrella, Parasol. I just love that they animated the actual, like, spring in there. Look at that at the top. Oh, I love this game. Alright, where am I going now? Yeah, we can go deposit some stuff in the item box. I do need to go in that big room. Okay. So we need to go back to the elevator. Surprise, extra hunter! Ah! We're gonna put this up here. Do I have any more shotgun shells? I don't think I do. Nope. We do have magnum rounds, but we don't have a magnum yet, so that's rad. Anyway, we'll swap out the grenade launcher for now. And let's do regular grenade shells, actually. And I believe we will actually go ahead and call it here for today. Notice that we loaded all 17 of those into the grenade launcher. This is not only a 6-shooter. That doesn't make any sense, but from an inventory standpoint, I am not going to complain. Let's actually equip that. And let's use the typewriter. Cool. We got a lot of progress today. And yeah, with the extra content and the unskippable door transitions, this one is going to take a bit longer than the original. But I'm having fun. Alright, y'all. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. We will continue this tomorrow. Probably wrap it up. Honestly. And then, yeah, Thursday we can start on Chris, and then we'll take a break for a weekend, and then Monday I'm not gonna remember what we did. Hooray! Alright, see y'all later. Bye!